In case you guys have been living underneath the rock and didn't know, Natsu is no stranger to getting dragon forms, but what if I told you that he already hinted at getting his brand new dragon form in the newest fairy tale chapter? Because you guys have to know, Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest, it is easily the best ongoing shonen. And speaking of the best, you guys are the best because I asked you guys for only 300 likes, but you guys ended up Detroit smashing the like button when I asked you guys if you guys want me to do a video discussing Fairy Tale brand new arcs. So I do think it's up for you guys to decide. Do you guys want to see the brand new arcs video, or do you guys want to see a comment for another Nasha and Greek video? Because I got one more video I had to do, and before they actually leave Etelos, because I don't think they're going to be highlighting them, I want to know if you guys want to see that or the new arcs video. I mean, the like meter shows that you guys want to see the new arcs video, and I already got that planned out. But let's go ahead and discuss how Natsu is going to reveal his brand new dragon form, because we seen Fairy Tale Dragon Cry, and in case you guys have been living underneath the rock and didn't know, come in a little bit closer. Fairy Tale Dragon Cry is confirmed canon. Yes, we do know that it is confirmed 10 billion % canon, so that does mean that it is basically confirming that Natsu, he does have a dragon form now. I don't know if he can use it at will, but he can actually use a dragon form, and we know that it's a half humanoid form, so I do think that was a hint at Natsu getting a brand new dragon form. In case you guys are wondering how do I know it's canon, come on guys, we've seen that I'm looking at the notes, I'm getting a little bit too fast forward, but I meant to say the girl from Fairy Tale Dragon Cry. I'm sounding like such a fake fan right now. It's probably because she's not important, but she was noted by Actor Logia at the end of Fairy Tale in the final series. If her name comes back to me at this video, later on in this video, I'll say it. But no, in all seriousness, we do see that Elentir is revealed, and in case you guys have been fake fans and didn't know, Elentir is the third world in Fairy Tale. Yes, how we have Earthland, Etelos, we now have Elentir, and it was actually foreshadowed back in Etelos, so that definitely does make Hiro Mashima spooky, because I mean, everybody at this point, we already know that Hiro Mashima is goated in terms of writing, but this foreshadowing in terms of Hiro Mashima with Elentir definitely does make him a lot more better, because it just makes Etelos as a whole a lot better as an arc, especially now since it did foreshadow the third world in Fairy Tale. And the reason why I do say Natsu's new power is revealed is because Natsu's already thinking about how he can increase his power. Yes, we see that he basically does already began wondering how much power he's going to have in Elentir. So not only does that confirm that Natsu is going to learn some type of fire dragon king mode, but Natsu is also going to go to Elentir. I don't know if it's going to be pretty soon, only because we've seen the contents of this chapter. So I definitely do think that Natsu, him thinking about already increasing his power, will lead to him getting some type of new power up, some type of new transformation, because we already know that Elentir, it has more magic than Earthland. Yes, it has confirmed overflowing amount of magic. So the fact that it's considered the exact opposite of Etelos, where we seen Etelos, it was dead. We seen that it had no magic whatsoever, but with Earthland, it basically, or with Elentir, it basically is Earthland but on crack. So we see that it basically does have a lot more power, a lot more magic power than Earthland, and this is why I do believe Natsu will develop a brand new dragon form, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Natsu, he had to have some type of stimulation in order to use his dragon form in Dragon Cry, but since there will be an overflowing amount of magic, who's not to say that the Dragon Slayers and and Natsu. Hell, I would like to see Gagio, Sting, Rogue, Wendy, not Cobra, Lactus, because they're second generations. Almost caught myself there. But no, in all seriousness, I would like to see the other Dragon Slayers. I would like to see them get more dragon forms. Hell, even the 5th generation Dragon Slayers, that would be cool too, Suzaku. But no, in all seriousness, I do think he will need this new dragon form in order to fight Selene. And speaking of Selene, we've seen how she impacted the Etelos Anima project, because it was revealed the reason why they even did the whole Anima project like that, setting up stealing dragon or magic power from Earthland instead of Elentir, is because Selene actually does want to destroy Elentir. Yes, we do know that that is the main reason why they didn't even try to go and get magic power from Elentir, because I know you guys must be thinking, yo, Mage, Hiro Mashima's a terrible author. Why wouldn't they just go to Elentir for magic power back in Etelos? But we already know that Selene, she already wanted smoke with Etelos, so they don't want to piss them off. And if you guys are fake fans and forgot, she can travel through dimensions, so it's not like it wouldn't be hard for Selene to actually meet them. And like I said, magic is overflowing in Elentir, which means there will be some super strong mages in there. I mean, this might just be a brand new training arc, a time skip, something like that. I definitely do think this will be one of the spookiest moments in all of Fairy Tail, just because, yo, Natsu, all of them, they're already going to get so much stronger just in Fairy Tail 100-year quest, but with this arc alone, now they're going to get 10 billion% stronger. So I definitely do think that Elentir, it is great for the Fairy Tail lore. And I'm not saying it's going to be some Dragon Ball Super with 13, 17 different universes, but what if Elentir is only the start at other magical worlds? You'll never know, but I do think this actually might be a way for Hiro Mashima to connect all of his series that he wrote, because we know that he did say that Fairy Tail, Enid Zero, and Rave Master all take place in the same universe. So maybe this is actually some way for Hiro Mashima to actually connect all his universes together. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. But speaking of connection, what if I told you that the White Wizard isn't even the real White Wizard? So the connection that we all built with her, we have to break it. We can no longer call the White Wizard, well, I'm gonna be honest, we can still call her the White Wizard, but the true White Mage, the person who is basically who the White Wizard modeled herself after, we do know that that person seems to be missing at the moment. So the White Wizard, she is the person who was with Toka with the Exceed, but the White Mage, the leader of the cult who existed for over 100 years, that person is missing, which makes things because we do know that this guy or girl, we don't know what he or she is. The White Mage, I'm gonna just, we have to call him the White Mage, underrated mage. Listen, it's only right. The White Wizard's the White Wizard. We're gonna call the White Mage the White Mage. But no, in all seriousness, the White Mage, the leader of the cult, we do know that he or she has been around for 100 years. I'm not gonna say on par with Zeref, but if he or she is anything like Toka, that is going to be very spooky. And we do know that Toka, she is basically an Exceed from Elentir. Yes, she is not an Exceed from anywhere else. She's not an Exceed from Etelos. No. She is an Exceed from Elentir, which makes things even more spookier, because this just goes to show you how much different and how much stronger how much stronger Elentir is. Because correct me if I'm wrong, listen, this is a chance to see if I'm a real Fairy Tail fan, but we know that Exceeds, they don't come from Earthland at all. But the fact that Elentir has a stronger magic power and they have Exceeds, that's already something that both Earthland and Etelos don't have. So Elentir is kind of like the best of both worlds, and we see that Toka, she is an Exceed from Elentir, and hell, she was able to use magic to travel to basically Etelos, so that itself is spooky. And we've seen Toka, that is pretty overpowered for an Exceed. For an Exceed to be able to use magic, we have to give her some props for that, because that just goes to show you what Elentir is all about. And we do see that Toka, well, I'm basically going out on a theory and say that Toka, she will teach Happy how to use magic. Now, I'm not going to say what type of magic. It could be some spooky transformation magic, or it could just be something that allows him to travel dimensions, kind of like how what Toka was able to do. But since Toka is in love with Happy, I do think she will end up teaching him magic, and I definitely do think this was perfect setup for Natsu getting his new form, because we see that the White Wizard, she says that she wants to save Elentir from Selene destroying it, and we see that she wanted to use Natsu's magic power because he was able to defeat Aldron, a dragon god's, well, defeat, because we know that obviously he had the help of Fairy Tail, and if Natsu was fighting Aldron by himself without everybody weakening him, let's just say that Natsu would have got skunked. But this is why I do think Natsu is going to need a new power, because we do know that he has to go up against Selene, somebody who can travel through dimensions, a dragon who can travel through dimensions, the moon dragon god, and we already know that the White Wizard, she is relying on Natsu. So I do think this is a perfect setup for Natsu to get his brand new dragon form. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.